You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Right now, police are investigating a deadly double shooting in Atlanta.
Our Jerry Carnes is live on the scene on Cheshire Bridge Road. Jerry, what are you learning? You just arrived to the scene.
Good morning, Ariana. 2 men shot. 1 man is dead. The other shot multiple times. He is now under treatment at Grady Hospital. Take a look behind me here on Cheshire Bridge Road. You see a very large police presence here. They've got a 2-block area of Cheshire Bridge Road blocked off as they conduct their investigation near Windermere Drive here. That is where a parking lot is the scene where these 2 men confronted one another. They one shot, again, dead. The other shot multiple times and taken to Grady Hospital. Police say that he was injured so badly that he really wasn't able to give them much information, and they haven't been able to contact any other witnesses. So the circumstances behind this shooting, a mystery to Atlanta police. Atlanta crime scene investigators just showed up to the scene to continue their investigation, and obviously Atlanta police are hoping that they can question that man who was shot multiple times and is now at Grady Hospital as soon as he recovers. But for right now, police investigating this double shooting. 1 man dead, the other shot multiple times in the leg, expected to recover while this area of Cheshire Bridge Road remains closed and is expected to stay closed for about the next hour and a half. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We're also staying on top of breaking news in Midtown, where police say a man who lives at the Dagny Apartments on Juniper Street, he went out to his car in the parking garage shortly after midnight. That's when he saw several men trying to break into his car. After the victim confronted the men, police say they ran off, got into their car, and then shot at the victim as they drove away. Officers say the victim is at Grady and is expected to be okay. Remember, you can get breaking news updates on the go sent straight to your phone. Just download the 11 Alive News app.
And I am Liza Lucas, live for you this morning in Palmetto. Continuing to follow reports of delays and missing mail believed to be linked to the facility behind me. We want to give you a little live look this morning because we've been watching this line of 18-wheelers over the course of the last hour and a half. Many of them have been sitting here. We are seeing a little movement now, some of them starting to inch up a couple of spots. Not sure if that's because of a shift change or whether this is normal protocol. Those are a lot of the questions we have been asking USPS over the last few weeks. Meanwhile, we've been hearing from you, reaching out on your questions. Maria Bedoya reaching out to 11 Alive after sending in her husband's passport renewal. The documents have yet to make it to the right destination.
Oh, we don't have it. We have a problem with our warehouse, our new facility in Palmetto. It's almost a whole month already.
Now, just yesterday, we got a revised statement from the Postal Service, which says, quote, operations are improving as we continue to make significant investments in the Atlanta area, including new sorting machines, upgraded facilities, and more efficient transportation that will help ensure our organization can provide reliable delivery services for years to come. Again, this facility is part of a 10-year plan from the Postal Service. It's one of 60 that's going to be happening across the country. We are continuing to report on this. We're continuing to answer your emails and your questions. Continue to stay with us as we push for more answers. Our requests for an interview have been denied up until this point, but we're continuing to ask lawmakers, and we're going to stay on top of it. Back to you.
All right, Liza, a lot of disruption and little answers. Thank you. And that was a look at your top headlines. Chesley, a little bit of a rainy weekend, but it's going to get some of the pollen out of the way for us.
Absolutely right. That's the good news when it comes to rain, right? Knocks that pollen number down. Yesterday, we saw the highest numbers we've had so far this season. 1,938 was the number yesterday. Anytime it's over 1,500, that's when it's extremely high. And that's where it was yesterday. And you probably could see some of that in the atmosphere yesterday. Probably another high one today. Now, once we get that rain in here, that'll help to wash it out of the atmosphere, so it'll drop that number down just a bit. We were low when it came to weeds and mold, moderate. With the rain coming into the area, we'll see that mold go up just a little bit, I'm suspecting, especially by tomorrow and the days to come. We're looking at clouds overhead right now. Mostly cloudy skies is what you'll be greeted with as you leave the house this morning. No rain to worry about for our morning commute. Now, a shower could pop up at any time, but a little bit more likely once we get past noon today. today. You can see that rain shield down here to the south of Macon. That's making its way slowly up to the north, so it will build into our area, and the rain will overtake us, folks. We'll have it around right on through the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures in the 50s, upper 50s for the most part. Got a couple 60-degree readings in here. Marietta, the warm spot, at 62. Hovering right at 60 degrees here in Atlanta. I think we'll dip down into the 50s and stay right there as we head through the afternoon. So it's going to be a cool afternoon for us with that rain that's going to be around. Grab the rain gear before you leave the house, especially an umbrella. You're going to need that. Temperatures right around 58, 57 degrees for this afternoon. We're going to call that cool, especially with that east wind at about 15 miles per hour. Gusts will be a little bit higher than that once we get into the afternoon. As far as our rainfall goes, totals around an inch, maybe a little bit over that in some spots. It'll be very spotty as far as the over an inch category because the rain will be on the scattered side. Some areas will get more, some areas will get less, but we'll keep it scattered as we head through the afternoon. Winds starting off on the light side this morning. Now, these are actual gusts, and so those gusts will really start to pick up once we get into the afternoon. After 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, look for wind gusts anywhere between 20, 25 miles per hour. Going to catch a brief break tonight, and then tomorrow, as the area of low pressure moves to the east of us, that wraparound flow will create wind gusts up to the 30 mile per hour range. So 2 days where it will be a bit gusty out on the outside. Today, though, with that rain, and again, it could be heavy at times. Watching what's taking place down here to the south, but the area of low pressure back off to the south and west of us that's going to make its way through the area. With that in the vicinity, we're going to hold on to the threat of rain at least through Saturday afternoon. At least through Saturday noon or 1 o'clock before it really begins to taper off and get out of the way. No severe weather expected today. We're just looking at a general threat for that rain. Again, it will be with us starting this afternoon and will last through Saturday afternoon. Then we'll clear it out, especially for the latter half of the weekend.
This morning, there are calls to speed up the YSL RICO trial against Atlanta rapper Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams. So the trial has been real slow moving, with jury selection alone lasting nearly a year. The number of witnesses expected to take the stand has already been cut down from 700 to 400. A motion claims this trial could last until 2027 if it continues at this pace. Young Thug's co-defense attorney says he believes it will wrap up before then.
Everyone's doing their best to move this case along at the best possible pace that it can go, given the dynamics. We've certainly got a number of months to go. I think we'll be done, quite frankly, way before 2027.
The motion calls for the DA's office to present a list of witnesses, what they'll talk about, and prevent any further delays to the trial.
This morning, we now know the name of the teen facing charges in connection to a student who was stabbed at Sprayberry High School this week. Right now, the victim is in critical condition. Police say the suspect, 17-year-old Aiden Smith, is charged with aggravated assault and carrying a weapon in the school zone. The stabbing happened Wednesday during a fight and led to concerns about student safety. Despite those concerns, the stabbing was not the focus of a board meeting that wrapped up hours ago. Discussion ranged from anti-Semitism to guns at McEachern High School. Much of the conversation surrounded a meeting back in September where attendees say district employees tried to limit people with critical viewpoints from signing up to speak.
It's our First Amendment right. And besides that, it's just really the only avenue we have to get something on public record and be heard in a public forum.
County schools tell 11 Alive its meetings have been increasingly tense and full of disruptions, and that based on safety recommendations that day, public comments process was moved where it remains. The district did not address any concerns raised during public comment last night.
Right now, Congress is hoping to pass legislation to prevent a partial government shutdown by the end of the day. Thursday, lawmakers unveiled a $1.2 trillion spending package. It includes funding for Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, and more Border Patrol agents. At stake here impacts the government operations like the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security.
The Atlanta Braves will be helping to feed hundreds in Gainesville today. The team is partnering with Chick-fil-A, Lakewood Baptist Church, and the Georgia Mountain Food Bank. It's all part of their Home Plate project, which is about tackling food insecurity. They'll be giving out Chick-fil-A frozen protein packages and fresh produce boxes. The event is today at Lakewood Baptist Church from 11 this morning until 1 this afternoon.
Well, by noon today, we're expecting that rain to become a little bit more widespread in our area. And it doesn't seem to want to work. Hold it right there. We're looking at, let me just kick the machine here real quickly. You'll see, there we go. All right, so you're looking at 57 degrees with some scattered showers around by 3 o'clock. The rain will become intense in some spots. It will be cool, though. Temperatures will be hovering in the upper 50s by 6 o'clock. We're looking at temperatures staying right there with the scattered showers continuing, and the winds will be a bit breezy out there as well. Grab the rain gear. You're going to need it.
All right, a lot happening this weekend. We hope you stay safe and find ways to enjoy. Thanks for being here with us.
And make sure you stay dry. Make sure you grab that umbrella for today because we have some rain coming your way. Go out and enjoy today. The Today Show follows.